So today I thought I'd do a review on the Tommee Tippee Perfect Prep machine that we've been using since Ella was born. She is now 2 months old and we've used it every single day. We absolutely love it, that it's so convenient to use in the middle of the night, so you don't have to run downstairs and put the kettle on. You can just put it next to your bed and use it straight away. I have a few likes and a few dislikes, so I'll go through as many as I can and as many as I can remember actually. So my likes are, I love that it comes in various colours. I love the fact that the button on the top shows red when the water going in is burning hot and green when it's the cool water going in. I love the fact that you can use any type of bottle going on it as well, because we use Avent, whereas the actual thing is Tommee Tippee. So I love the versatile in that. You just lift the shelf up and change whatever height you need. I love the fact that it's self-cleaning, so it has a deep clean button, so you put the hot water in and you just press the deep clean button and it will clean itself out. As I was saying, it is really handy at night to have because the temperature is perfect when it comes out of the machine. Which also leads me to the fact that I don't have to be worrying if Ella gets a bit grumpy or upset that she's hungry and I mightn't be right next to the kettle at the time. I can just run upstairs, because we do leave it in our bedroom now, and make the bottle as fast as possible. It only takes 2 minutes to make, so that is like really fast. The dislikes are that it is really noisy, especially at night time when the rest of the house is asleep and the machine turns on and it's like a sort of noise and it'll wake everybody up. But my son actually has got used to the noise now and he can sleep through it. I also don't like the fact that when the cold water's going into the machine, it actually takes a lot longer than the hot water. I don't know why, but you get like a shot of hot water, so maybe 1.5 ounces, depending on how many ounces that you're actually using in the first place. Ella is on now 7 ounces, so we get about 1 ounce of hot water, then we put the feed in, and then we get in like the rest of it, 7 ounces or 6 ounces of cold water. But when that water's going in, it seems to take forever. I know it takes 2 minutes in total, but if they could speed that bit up, that'd be even better. The cable or the lead that is actually attached to the machine as well is really short. I think that's because it's supposed to be like in the kitchen, like a kettle, and put onto the worktop. But when you're using it in the bedroom, the lead needs to go down the back of the unit to be plugged into the wall. So at the minute we're using an extension lead from the wall and coming up onto the unit, which is a bit of a shame, and it sort of sticks out in the way, but we need it. I don't think I could live without this machine now. Another downfall for the Perfect Prep machine is that the fact that it doesn't do less than 4 ounces, which is a bit naff really when you have a newborn. You could actually do 4 ounces and then split it up, but that is such an effort, and the midwives say it's best to use a bottle fresh and straight away rather than storing it. So it really is such a shame that you can't get less than 4 ounces, because it seems that you're putting formula in this thing and you're just throwing it down the drain really. Luckily Ella was quite quick, probably like day 4 or 5 she actually hit the 3 ounces or 4 ounces stage, so we weren't wasting that much. But if you've got a baby that doesn't have the 4 ounces until they're like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, then it is going to be a lot to waste. We also found that the filter inside actually has a really long life. I think it's like 150 ounces or 150 uses that it takes until it actually needs changing. So at the minute we've used it, oh my goodness, what, 6 times a day for 2 months, and it hasn't lit up yet. I'm hoping that it doesn't just say do it immediately, because it can flash or it stays red when it needs changing immediately. It says that you can buy the filters in many places, especially where you bought it from. So we got ours from Amazon. I will insert a clip now of how we use it and everything that you need to know about it. So here is our Tommee Tippee machine, and here is what I mean about the extension lead. So we've actually had to plug it into the wall, and then it comes up and then it plugs into the machine, which is really annoying, but that's the only way we can do it. So to start with, what we do is we use our separator and we put our milk inside of the bottle ready. Next, what we do is we put the bottle on the stand, and you can move, this is the stand that I was talking about, where you can move it to whatever height you want. So if you only have the 4, whoops-a-daisies. So only if you have the 4 ounce bottles, then it can fit in here, or if you have a smaller bottle, or our bottles. epidurals that actually fit on the third one. And then it has a big ginormous on button at the top. You press that, it goes red for the hot water. The water starts coming out. That was the really loud noise I was talking about. Next we have to put the lid on and shake the mixture. Now the other annoying thing is if you're not quick enough and you do in scoops, sometimes you can miss it and it'll go to green straight away, and then that'll mean it'll be finished. You can't actually put the cold water in. So that is the cold water going in now. And then the final beep means it's finished. How easy was that? Give it another good shake and it's done. These are the buttons on the side. This one is the deep clean, this one is when you've put the new filter in, and this one is to descale it. The lights on the front also are for when it needs a new filter. If you put the boiling water in and the temperature's too hot, it won't actually start the machine. If you need more water in it, if it needs descaling, and when it needs its deep clean. There is also a window on the front which shows you how much water you have left, and when there's not enough then the light goes on the side. In the top up here is where you fill it up with water. It does say to use water from the tap, but then when the cold water's coming out of the machine, there's nothing that is protecting your baby from all the germs from the water out the tap. So we actually boil the kettle and then put the water in. Inside, is the filter that you change as well. When you actually put the water in, it'll go all the way up to the top and then you just stop. Also, there's a dial on here so you can do however many ounces that you need. And yes, that is about it. It's a nice handy thing. It's got a bit more of a wire. Oh. Oh, look. Never mind. Oh, it's still not long enough. Oh. I thought I was about to say that we sorted the plug problem out, but no, it's still not long enough to reach all the way down there. My voice is going funny then. So that is our Tommee Tippee machine, and I highly recommend it. And I should have put it in my newborn must-haves. So I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget that when we reach 500 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway, so then I'll see you all again soon.